Number 17, create an even function that has at least 3 terms and an odd function that has at least 4 terms. So we're going to create even and odd. And if you remember even, what that means is basically f of x is going to equal f of negative x, which if on the drawing, as I explained it the first time around, when you draw something like this is kind of like saying you have a positive x, a positive y, which puts a point over here, and this would be like a negative x but a positive y, puts points over here. An even function reflects over the y-axis. So the way it turns out is you just need even powers for this to work. So if I wanted to create an even function, I'm just going to call it e of x. E will stand for even. An even function would be anything that has powers that are even. So you could have 7x to the 4th. Again, the 7 doesn't matter. That coefficient is irrelevant. What matters is the power. Plus 3x squared. Now, if let's say I said minus 5x, that would be problematic because this is an odd power. It's the power 1. But I could leave it as minus 5 because that's kind of like x to the 0 power, and 0 is even. So this would be a good equation. It's 3 terms, and this is odd. All right, now if I wanted to come up with an odd function, let's first go with the visual, or rather, let's come over here. An odd function says something like f of x equals negative f of negative x. And basically, what that means is if you come over here and look at a graph, if you have a positive positive y and a positive x, first quadrant, and that's a negative y and negative x, third quadrant. Odd reflects over the origin. So let me write that out. Odd is going to reflect over the origin. And over here we had even over the y-axis. Okay, and so let's get an odd function. I'll call it O of x for an odd function. It needs to have 4 terms, and they all need to be odd powers. So I could say something like 2x to the 5th plus 3x cubed minus 2x. Oh, I'm going to need another one because if I put something right there, like say a plus 7, that'll no longer be odd. What I'll do here is I'm going to not write it in order. Since I need something else, I'm going to add a power here. So I'll say plus 7x to the 7th power. Now I have 4 terms, and they're all odd. So these would be my answers here. Here's the even, here's the odd.